I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fabric number 2. So we're going to start run 2 of Sara Ryder. Now, before we get started, I should let you know that you've missed the intro. And that's okay because, like I said, I'm not going to do everything with her. And this time there will probably be more commentary as well as things that you should know. So, if you're a Mass Effect fan, you will probably enjoy this. If you're not a Mass Effect fan, I'm sorry. I haven't figured out how to work Twitch yet and how to connect Twitch to my Facebook. And hopefully by the weekend, I'll figure out what the hell Twitter is and Instagram. And not only will I apply them on my phone, but I'll try and get them on these computers, my Mac and this HP in which I'm using right now at the current moment. I just get my Mac back, so I'm a little bit scared to touch it. The HP is also tripping, but I feel a little safer with that, except for I need the HP for school. So this is just something because it can actually pause. So hopefully I'm going to set this up. And if you've been watching my videos lately, the people might be a little bit off because apparently I have to lean the camera down because it doesn't have the same spread as my Mac computer. One day I'm going to double video. And or one day I'm going to go live with the Mac and go live with this thing, the HP. And you guys can tell the HP, the camera is not like the Macs. I mean, this thing is okay, but it's not like high quality, high def like that fucking Mac. If you notice when you see them on my YouTube page or my posting on my Facebook or whatever the hell you see them at, the Mac seems to be a little bit more clarified or clear, and I guess it has more filters built in, I guess. And this one, I guess you reveal my ugliness, but the brightness or the settings, I don't know how to do, so I'm not fucking with them because it's not like my Canon here, which I would prefer to use. The problem is the new Mac doesn't really compare. I mean, compatibility wise, I mean, Canon's good, but I'm gonna have to go back to my old Mac and FireWire for editing and shit because I'm just gonna have to find terabytes. I don't know where, I don't know how, I'm just going to have to find terabytes. I'm going to have to get somebody to shop for FireWire terabytes. And I know that they're probably useless now, which means I can probably get them at a decent price. So CLS, if you're listening, hook me up. Alright, without further ado, we're going to Mass Effect Andromeda, Run 2 of Sara Ryder. And we also won't be doing a lot of the videos, we'll just be doing commentary. I probably can beat it again within the next 3 days because there's so much more to the game. And every time you play Mass Effect Andromeda or the trilogy, it's always a new game because I just discovered stuff in the trilogy by watching YouTube that I didn't know you could do, like when you sell out I can't think of her name right now, but when you sell her out to the Solarian boss on the ice planet, he kills both of them. Google it, you'll find it somewhere here on YouTube. Alright, without further ado, here we go. Let's get this set up. So there you have the top of the TV. I have to basically go all the way down to adjust. And now I'm going to kill this light. I'm going to go to make it right. And let us begin. So you also should know that I can't save it.
Keep them in the pod for now. Round the clock monitoring. We don't know if they're in true stasis anymore.
Right. So parts of the body will be waking up.
But others aren't.
Still in stasis. Vitals look good.
Okay, also, so that you guys get the full effect of the crew. Alright, this is Haynes. I don't know what her deal is.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
So I don't know if Haynes or Blake is on the crew with my father, the original crew, but we're gonna find out in a second. There's Liam.
Well, enjoy your nap, Ryder. Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Right. Talk to you later. Hey there.
Also, you should know that my PlayStation is tripping. This is my second copy of this game,
Makes two of us.
and it's been tripping for like the last few days. So I put the second copy in to make sure that it's not the game, which it is not the game. Apparently, it is the PlayStation.
Like what?
So there will be moments where this thing just freezes.
Afternoon? Or, I don't know. Sorry, still waiting for some coffee.
Intermittent power outages are being reported ship-wide.
This looks broken.
Air crews are investigating.
Where are you from?
So as you guys can see, the place is pretty thrashed from the Scourge.
Colony man myself.
You ready?
What's wrong?
Nope.
Hey, up here! Whatever hit the Earth fried everything. We have to balance the power loader and explode.
We don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault. On it. I'll try to get readings on the second conduit.
Hey, get on this.
This equipment is operating normally.
Got it. Has to
There's no indication of a fault in this component.
keep.
So I'm gonna play until I get to
Shows
save it.
damage from a temperature spike.
I will probably
Found
pause
it! Relay!
to go walk the dog or get rid of some children.
There!
But
It's reset!
just for the record, so that all you guys can see and know,
It's working!
there may be commentary, there may not be commentary. It really depends on what happens during gameplay. More than likely there will be commentary. I will be saying things, among other things. My main complaint really is that there's still not enough clothes, even though I got this DLC. But also, you get a hoodie and you get a blaster tank top with a crop bra. But, you know,
Go ahead and take
where's
us
my
to the
dress? Where's my mini skirt? No. If I'm gonna be a chick, I'm gonna have at least one dress in my wardrobe. It's gonna be one of those Chinese dresses. Or it's gonna be one of those Native American buckskin dresses. Because those are fucking cool. Pardon my French. But also, you know, I'm gonna have stuff.
Helm control, report. We're
Secondly, when you're Sky,
Unresponsive.
how come I can't get a machine
First
gun?
priority is stopping these
Or as we
outages.
said in the military, why can't I get a rifle? Why can't I get a service rifle? Why I gotta get the fucking sidearm and shit?
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam.
And look carefully at
We
Dunn,
need eyes out there.
and look carefully at
Attention
female
to
Ryder.
adjust sensor array.
They're the same model.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our
Why can't I get
appointed
that jacket
golden
like they got?
solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud. And that's just a wild guess what we
And I
hit.
finally got that damn pie jacket. So otherwise, the game's fucking awesome.
Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up. Can you blame her?
Your father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good. Isn't good enough.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky.
Looks like I'm gonna have to lean it in just a touch
All of
more.
our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
Maybe. There's just a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is dumping our senses. Planetary conditions are on there.
We're
I try to make them look as Native American as
20,000
possible.
souls adrift
And
at
for those who
sea.
don't know, Native Americans are
When the power
biologically
runs out,
Asian, so get
stays
over it.
out. We need
I
to
relate
know
with
if
my
that's
Native
safe
American
or not.
half more than my black half, and definitely
it's
more than my
not?
white half. So
This
therefore,
Pathfinder, it'll be
my
my job
characters
to
will
find an
be
alternative.
Asianish,
It's what
just
we
without the
trained
war
for.
paint.
But if this goes well, we are already
And Mexicans,
home.
you're also Asians. If you're from Mayan, Aztec, Incan, and
All right,
beyond,
just
anything
make it
that is
quick.
of Native American descent, all the way
The
up and
rest of
down
the team
to
should be awake by
North
now.
and South
Haven't spent
America
up
and the
2
Canadian
shovels.
Peninsula,
Planetfall and
guess
third.
what? Your tribals
Yes, sir.
came from Asia too.
A stubborn one, isn't he? Stubborn runs in the family. Guess I rubbed off on him.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs.
We have the
We're
same
blind out
4
here.
moles on her left cheek. I've just changed her hair and made her eyes a little more closer.
My brother's going to hate that he missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in our blood. I was born a minute ahead of him. I never let him forget it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Scott will pull through.
Yeah, and when he does, he'll want to hear stories.
Okay, so here's where I have
Get
a
out there
problem.
and find him one.
You don't see any of these
Right.
other crew
You'll
members
wanna
that
get
were
your helmet.
originally with your
And
father
maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we
when
go.
this is done.
The what? It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Don't forget to scan them. And the water fountain.
Looks like Dad's already suited up. Hang in there, Scott.
My God. That's gonna be on my video.
He didn't have 20,000 people waiting for him to find a place Ryder to the hangar. Besides,
Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm your...
hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah, I think we met just before
Now,
the
her and
appeared
Dr.
on that
Him and
turret.
Dr. Kyle
Sure
look
if you know
exactly the
Greer.
same.
Hi there.
Getting cut in
You're
corner.
not saying anything about what's going on?
Let's go with Be Afraid.
Judging by all the people running around the bridge with their hair on fire, I'd say buckle up.
Harper and Ryder.
Damn. I knew this was too good to be true.
But we don't know for sure, right? Might be a cakewalk.
We'll find out.
Explains why there was no pre-flight briefing.
Yeah, but long-range scans
And if
Better
you do
safe than
that
sorry.
first, they get a little peeved at you.
Now let's get to the shuttle.
Grissom back in the day. Yeah.
There's nothing happening.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher, how's it going?
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
She wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition. My dad won her over.
Glad Dunn came around. Your dad's the N7 here. He's got the most experience and the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Good luck, right?
Analysis
And
indicates
also,
alkali feldspar
this damn
ores,
scanner,
commonly known as
you like
lead.
have to be damn
Good
near
luck,
off
Rockhound.
your target for the
Your dad
scanner
was
to
mountain
work.
climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. Way things are going?
Better not. No bathroom breaks on this trip.
Oh, so just another boring day at the office, huh?
Still need an update on our sensor array. Please report in as soon as possible.
I didn't expect everything to go wrong quite this fast.
It's a good test to see what we're made of. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
As soon as possible.
I'd prefer to eat lunch, not be lunch.
You're not a real explorer till you've got some scars or bite marks.
On that note, time to get to the shuttle.
And we're gonna pause it for a split second. Okay, so I turned the volume on my TV up to try and drown out the volume of the house. You know, this wouldn't happen if I had enough money to have my own studio and I could do like this gaming thing and show my adventures on Facebook and YouTube and things like that. But what I really want to do is just make movies. So this is me killing stress. Now watch the crew members so you can get their names, because I don't get their names. Alright, that's Dr. Carlisle.
Dr.
That's
Carlisle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Yeah, Cora and Liam are the only ones that come with you through the whole
If that is home
adventure.
down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
It's what we hope it is. It'll be one for the history books. You got a quote ready? One small step.
I'm pretty sure your dad will handle that honor.
He just has different
All
hair
right, team,
color.
button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seem prudent, given the situation. We'll be down a man with Scott out. I heard what happened. Your brother's strong. He'll make it.
He better. 600-year nap and he oversleeps.
You know him. Never was an early riser. Just don't let it get to you. I need you sharp.
Yes, sir.
Your mom would have been proud of both of you. Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
Been waiting 600 years for this.
This is Shuttle 1, switching to manual guidance. Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
Turning to Vector 135.
Navigation. Copy that. You're on point.
Reading in 5
Wow, will you look at that?
One,
Whatever it is, it stopped the
Five.
Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so.
Steer clear of it.
Getting some chop here.
Gravity anomalies detected.
See if I can even it out. My stomach would appreciate that. We're clear. Accelerating to cruising
so
speed.
Greer, Kirkland, and Fisher
We didn't have a
is with
chance to be back
Costa
in the Milky Way.
and Ryder.
Name's Liam Costa, security and spot specialist.
So
Good
the
to meet
two
you, Liam.
girls and
How
Dr.
to make
Carlisle,
money doing this.
Harry,
Sure beats reading
is
the
with
brochures.
Senior Ryder.
Beginning arc acceleration.
And maybe one more person. But since you don't get to see that crew, it's hard to say. Which also is like why they should have like in the right corner of the crew so you can see who the hell they are.
Initiating atmospheric entry. Here we go. The flight guidance is scrambled. It'll pass. The controls are fighting me.
Adjust bridge factor. Major raise to start.
We're through. Holy.
Shuttle 2, are you seeing this?
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Is this the right planet? We had this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
Mountains are floating. Look, outside.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
And here's the part that fucks me up. Why does all space adventures and shows always use Navy ranking system? Is that like a law? Anyone? Anyone from Star Trek listening? Captain Picard? Commander Riker? Anybody?
Acceleration increasing.
Because it's always been that way in every space show. They've always used Navy ranking. They've never used like Army ranking and shit like that. Or Marine ranking. This will more than likely take about an hour and a half. So brace yourself for the ride.
This is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion. Sam. Anyone there?
Take your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Did the others make it?
I don't know. It was all a blur. Shuttle split in two. This is like some nightmare.
Yeah. No way this is home.
Looks like we're gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is alive. Come on. Ryder, how's your survival training?
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but...
Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
Terra Incognita.
You think that energy cloud we saw could cause all this?
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in space.
Yeah, hell of a cloud.
The cloud that makes boulders float.
What the hell is this?
Come on! We gotta get through it!
This is crazy!
Welcome to Habitat 7! Keep moving!
Got struck by lightning.
Damn it! I'm safer under there!
Is this for real? What the hell's going on with this place? How's your gun? Might want to see if it's working. Take a shot at that fuel cell. It's busted anyway.
I'd say it's working! Look. Something flying around in the sky.
Oh, wow.
Here be dragons. Cora will love it.
There! We get up that cliff, we find high ground. Come on! I think I can see a path up. We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
Into the breach!
They got one.
More glowing mushrooms. Detecting a lot of energy. Can't make heads or tails of it, but it's powerful.
I don't know why he doesn't go into the cave with me either. Oh, I
How'd
seen
my
that.
dad find you?
I was a cop. Then crisis response.
Yeah?
Take you over a beer sometime. That's it. We're getting there.
nothing to change my armor.
Thanks.
Don't get used to that. First chance I get, the armor's being changed.
Don't know, but it's our job to figure it out.
That sounds like your old man talking.
He was right. Something went wrong here. We have to find out what.
One thing at a time. Ryder, it's Fisher.
Wait. Look.
Holy shit! What was first contact protocol again?
No deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
Take it easy. We only get one shot at hello with these guys.
Yeah, and Fisher gets shot in the head if we're wrong.
Nice and easy.
Shoot it!
He sees us!
We can't understand you! We're not here to fight! That man's with us!
Shoot it!
Shit! This stuff got real!
Okay, it's over!
Fisher, you okay? I'll live. I thought I was a goner. Sorry, Ryder. I know you wanted to give peace a chance and all.
It was starting to look ugly there. Didn't think we could take the chance.
Well, you saved my life. It'd be a hell of a thing to survive the crash only to get shot by aliens. I knew they weren't the friendly sort. We still don't even know what they wanted. Nothing good the way they were armed.
Who says we'd even understand? Or they'd understand us? It's a new galaxy. I guess it's too much to expect they'll play by Milky Way rules.
Or any rules by the look of them. But what did we do to them? Only thing I know for sure, their guns hit just as hard as ours. Where are the others? Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help.
Come on.
Ah, my leg!
Can you move?
I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others.
You sure?
Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it.
Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense of it. They're DNA-based, and their armor reads as some kind of bone. But the genetics are all over the map.
Ah, I guess life took a different turn here, huh? I hope the other team's okay.
We'll find them, but we might want to scout around first.
You're the recon specialist. Point the way.
Right.
I forgot about
Looks
that.
like you knew how to handle a gun back there.
Spent time with an Alliance peacekeeping force.
Let's see. Let's go this way because it'll be easier to go down towards the noise and explore. Normally I go the other way. But if you go that way, you'll still wind up seeing the same shit.
It's gear from one of our shuttles. Good. The atmospheric sensor's still working.
Let me guess. It says don't breathe the air?
Yeah, but no sign of industrial pollutants. That's not what killed this place. No radioactive isotopes either.
Hear that? Is that Kirkland?
Please, I surrender. I said I surrender.
They shot him. it to them! I count one left to go! That's the last.
I know y'all see them damn lights. Sorry about that, people. Somebody knocked on the damn door.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Did Kirkland make it?
No vital signs. Just shot him in cold blood.
He was trying to surrender. Why kill him?
Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here. We'll come back for his body once we find the others.
Hold on. Let me pause it again. So we're gonna try this one more time.
Still, take a look at this architecture. This is really something.
Okay, now this is weird. I've seen Prothean artifacts in my time, but nothing quite like this. It's at least 3 or 4 centuries old.
The Ark left 600 years ago, right?
Yeah, our long-range scans wouldn't have shown this. These structures, that tower. Maybe none of it was here when we left the Milky Way.
Hey, look, flares going up over there.
Could be our people. I'll mark the nav point.
Shit, you hear that?
I wish I didn't.
What the hell was that? Okay, it's dead.
Whatever it was,
How did it cloak like that?
it's organic. No sign of technology.
Wow, so the cloaking is biological?
Yeah, weird.
Wreckage ahead.
The other half of our shuttle.
What a mess. I can't
I
believe
know I
we
just seen
survived
the
this.
damn monster.
We're not off planet yet.
Shit, movement on our perimeter. It's an ambush.
Ah, hell! They got the jump on us!
Careful, they got one of those animals.
Watch for cloaking!
Ask for them, main forces. There, we got them all. Oh, you're pretty good at this, Ryder.
I fought off a Batarian pirate or two in my day. I was with a team that dug up Prothean artifacts.
Well, this will be a field day for you. Maybe we should see if there's anything else useful here.
Flight recorder here. kind of building over here. This place is taking a beating from the storms.
Along with everything else on this planet. Wonder what happened.
Severe burns. They were fried.
Lightning?
Yeah, it's nailing them too.
Score 1 for the weather.
If they were native, I'd think they'd know better.
Sorry, I totally got distracted by Brie Bella in her black pants. Leggings.
Well, let's hope no one's home.
Doesn't look like a home at all.
Yeah, no one's living here.
So what's it for?
Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design. Must be a way to get some lights on.
Okay, I clearly didn't look over here every time I played the game. This is how you miss Easter eggs, people, by not exploring. Okay. I'm sure that got you all a little bit confused. It's okay. Confuse my ass too.
Huh. Who knows? Let's call it a weird alien machine.
We sure could use Sam right about now.
Another weird alien machine.
What's all this about?
You guessed it. Another weird alien machine.
Huh, figures.
Only one way to find out.
You mean turn it on? What are you doing, Ryder?
Oh shit!
That can't be good. Oh,
So the weird alien machine is a generator.
yeah, sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe it did something. Whoa! Guess the circuit overloaded.
Even the equipment's out to get us.
Same language as those aliens. Wonder what... Crap!
Hey, that door opened.
Some kind of research lab?
Maybe. Then it got hit by a tornado.
Not exactly poetry, is it?
Weird. You hear that?
Looks like they were trying to tunnel in.
Don't...
Some serious energy on the other side of that door. Whatever Whatever this is, it scans as being old. It's fried. Could be a console's... His wounds look like they're from an energy blast.
Watch it! There.
So now killer robots too?
The Gets Back Home would love this place.
Futuristic pliers, people. Or 600-year-old pliers from a different dimension.
Any theories, recall specialist?
There's some kind of technology on this planet. Older, underground. Something these aliens are interested in.
Like archaeologists?
Weather's still crappy.
Heads up! They were waiting for us!
Oh, damn!
They got a lighting rod up and running! Are these things stalking us?
Starting to feel like it!
This is not how I go out!
I don't think they're listening!
There! Last one's down.
Let's not wait around for more.
I usually don't come this way
Half
first.
down on the
people.
right.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah, radio static. But like a pattern. That static's getting louder.
What do you want? No, you listen. They don't understand you. I'm from the Milky Way.
It's green.
Help!
Hang on, Greer, we've got you!
We're clear. Thank God. I was tapping my mic, hoping someone would notice.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are the others?
They killed Kirkland. The Fisher's alive back at the crash site.
He's got a broken leg. Needs help. I'll check around for supplies. Then head back.
Stay put when you get there. We'll look for my dad's shuttle.
Good luck. Can't wait to get off this rock.
Long drop.
I don't think you can drop to those rocks, so I highly don't recommend you attempt something that's stupid. Come on, Liam.
Ryder, some sort of cave over there.
Okay, since you pointed it out.
Check that out.
Now this looks more like the golden world my dad was expecting.
Then,
Dead animal in here and some sort of trap. If it's anything like plants back in the Milky Way, there are signs of cellular mutation.
it's lasted this long. Guess that makes it the alpha tree, huh?
Yeah. Or what happened to all its friends outside?
Okay, so this is gonna be fucked up, but it'll be easier once you see it.
Ryder, move those aliens ahead. They see us!
Here we go!
Not much of talking, are they? Look out! More of their pets! for Kirkland! That's it.
I wonder what these guys were doing here.
Crash of some kind. It's not one of our ships.
Definitely not from the Milky Way. It's food, I think.
Can't be local. Not growing anything on this planet.
So maybe they're bringing it in from off-world?
More of them in the cluster? Not loving that.
Normally I come in from this way, and they kill what's his face back over that way. Is this the damn thing? No, I don't think I missed it. Here it is.
That sound coming from below?
Alien gods of the underworld?
Don't say that.
I think it's machinery. You can feel the vibration.
The scale of this. Who built it?
Alien gods.
So I usually come up this way and then go down through the cave. But I usually come from the other way.
I wonder what's in here.
Delay reaction coming up in 3, 2, 1.
What the? Did you see that?
Some kind of flying thing.
Added to the list of stuff around here we don't understand.
Okay, so normally I come up this path. Right here. And we deal with whatever that is. And the animal is usually right here.
Watch it. More of our friends.
Take him out!
On it! That was the last one. We're clear.
First species we meet and it's out for blood.
Not if we don't give it to them.
Go back down through here, you go see the guy we left behind, but you go deep left. That way.
Not that way. Mass Effect, the trilogy and Andromeda have the same damn glitch that after you go past something, even though you've accomplished that mission, it repeats the same thing. I don't know why they haven't fixed that. It's actually easier to go back up this way instead of fighting that damn hill or cliff. Time to reload. Cave. Don't worry, we're going there in a second.
Oh, great. That can't be good. Looks like a whole patrol.
Don't want them to drag us off like grid. Got him.
Remember that spot, people. That's where
Pretty
you come
serious
to go.
operation.
What do you think is going on over there?
Don't know. But no way we're getting past that fence. We should back up.
Our people are missing. What if they were captured like Greer?
Can't do anything about it from here. Come on, before someone sees us. Seriously, we're not equipped for this, Ryder. Let's go.
Looks like a way out.
Let's make it quick. Hope nobody notices.
Nobody. Then you go back up into the left of the building in which we left.
Anyone there?
You would come out on the
Cora,
other
we
side
read you.
of Cora.
You're alive. Shuttle repairs are underway, but we're surrounded. They're not friendly. On our way.
I
Now we're
rocked like a
armed.
big roach for a second. Like crawling up my screen and shit.
Cora, we got your back.
They're trying to pin us down. Doing a good job of it, too.
Ryder, line them up.
I'm on it. Pick your targets. Plenty of those.
Well, that settled that. Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys.
You too, Harry. How is everyone? Still in one piece. You got here just in time. Where's my dad? He went scouting ahead while we fixed the shuttle. Ryder, there's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up. These things tried talking to you at all? Barely a word, then started shooting. What about you? We didn't stop for a chat.
Make sure you try to get rid of everything before your second run. Or you'll get that sign. Your inventory is full.
Oh, hell! Enemy ship on the way! Get to cover! Go! Go!
awesome.
brother? Guess we got their attention.
Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
You're shitting me. Sound off.
I'm here!
They're alive.
Here!
Present.
I can't get a beat on those things!
There's too many of them.
Just keep firing. We can do this.
Man, these guys know how to fight. Ah! Damn shrapnel! Damn, they won't let up!
Liam, enough.
Right. It's just these assholes kill Kirkland.
I hear you, but this isn't the time to lose our cool.
Now I feel better.
What about the others? Fisher's wounded, but sitting tight. Greer's with him, though our shuttle's in pieces.
Guys,
She's been hit.
And I have no idea who the hell she is.
Take cover! Take cover!
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious.
Before they attacked,
Okay, it's
they
Hayes.
managed to fix our comms.
You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy. Sam, are you there?
So I wonder why she
QEC
gets an
link
outpost
established.
instead of
Affirmative, Ryder. The Pathfinder
staying
needs to
on the
speak with you.
team.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora. We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Our wounded can't wait much longer. Do you have something in mind?
If the storm is the problem, then let's solve the problem.
We're talking about weather.
And I have an idea about that. Rendezvous with my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage
Spot.
alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
I'm gonna find the book and find out the names of the original crew. Adult Riders crew.
Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick. We have to get there before the storm hits. No detours. What was my dad scouting for? He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well,
Look, the rocks. They're drawing the lightning away.
if we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Dead bodies here. Lightning didn't do this.
Neither did we. This is more than we took out.
Incendiary rounds. My dad's been busy. He was an N7. They don't mess around. We came this way before. It's sealed shut. Somebody was pretty clever with these rods. Only way to survive here. My dad's up there. Weird. We were here earlier.
Did you...
Sir,
Stay low.
And yes, I was looking at Cora's buttocks. And so were all of you. Don't play like you want.
who are these guys?
Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
much of a recon specialist if I didn't.
Well, you're off to a good start.
Baptism by fire. Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is called to the feedback loop, the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there and shut the tower down,
The lightning goes away.
and the shuttle can get us out of here, in theory. We just have to get past them.
We're banking on science we don't really understand. What if the theory's wrong?
The alternative is an 85% chance of death from lightning strike, capture, or worse.
Well, when you put it that way.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
Beats getting fried by lightning, but we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
it's
that?
them. The problem is we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
Works for me.
Sam, move combat profile.
Let's go! Right behind you.
Push ahead to the structure.
Here they come! Now we've got their attention.
Watch the lightning!
Get into that building. We don't want to get bogged down out here.
There are things that you could get in here like that. If you actually have time.
Sam, biotic amp interface mode.
I'm here!
Keep the momentum up. Don't let him get the drop on you. Keep up. Ready? Let's get inside there.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us.
God, I'm just
How's
making
your dad
eggs.
doing all of this? He's like a machine.
No idea! But it's working!
Sam, give me engineer profile. Squad, on me.
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
Just focus on the fight.
The storm's getting worse.
We'll lose our chance if we don't beat it. Come on. This looks like a control center. Keep him off my back.
You heard him.
We made it. In one piece. Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
There's more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us.
Where do you want us? On my way. Got it!
Right.
decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer! We're falling back!
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it. Ryder, I need your help over here.
Go, it's okay. We'll keep a lookout.
We need to get this door open.
On it!
Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Who do you plan on talking to?
More like what? I think it's automated. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
I'll be damned. It's working. We did it.
There's hope at least.
This is more than hope. It's proof we weren't crazy. We can fly to a whole new galaxy and still make sense of things.
Sam had a little something to do with it.
It was simply a matter of linguistics, though I am pleased to have you.
Repeat, we need an emergency extraction now.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long. Deep breath.
Initiating transfer.
She's going into cardiac arrest.
Kind of question. What happened to my dad's body?
Pulse is weakening.
put him in a jettison tube too, like you do when Dunn dies? Is his body out there floating in space somewhere? It's an unanswered question.
It's a seizure. Her brain can't handle the connection. Get her to Sam Node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloaded. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There!
Welcome back.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Then how did I make it out?
Hey, you're still with us. Guys, get to Sam Node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam,
I didn't hear him.
you're up. Look here. And here. My father. Where? It was your life or his, and he chose you. I'm so sorry. I know this must be a blow. I can't believe he's gone. 1 minute, everything was fine, and then I know he could be distant, but he once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before. What are we doing in Sam Node? Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain. Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora? In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder.
I have a scratchy. Hey.
Whoa. Well, if that's how it has to be.
Don't sell yourself short. I think you can do it.
Cora? It's what he wanted. I won't stand in the way. But being Pathfinder is a serious job. You sure you're ready for this? I'm sure there's a lot I don't know. But I'll figure it out.
If it helps, you've got me to lean on.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you. I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us. Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon. She needs to rest first. She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your brother. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can he. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
He never mentioned anything about that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Oh, they put a nice house. Sorry, music misses is on. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't even have that big of a fan of the Miz or Maurice.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
I don't like you can't go back in there with Captain Dunn. And that we always run to the left of the ship instead of the right. Also, that you can't just have blind conversation with people
Gonna
in
be
your
okay,
car.
Ryder.
Captain wants to see a full duty
Captain
roster.
just called me Pathfinder.
Just updated the charts.
This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
Okay, folks.
We'll go through
I
any of
still
those
can't
doors.
believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment, but now it's yours.
Be advised, core engines remain offline.
There's the game tripping. Well, it's the PlayStation. This is the second copy of the game, so we know it's not the game.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and the shower are just ahead. Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
We could see what the VI has to say.
Plants are still alive.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm Sara. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will...
Gonna thumb through though again.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
What is the next...
Not from the looks of it.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical...
So where is everyone? What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light... Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists...
Where? Place is deserted.
It has... Current weight...
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Hello?
This place should be packed with people. Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you? Did you say an arc?
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means. I don't believe it.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
So as I make this video, because we're almost at the end
Everything
point,
that could go wrong with our plan has. We
I
arrived
have a
14
question.
months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
okay,
We're
what happened to
familiar
the
with
other
it.
orcs?
Then you'll know why
How
we
did the
call
other
it the
arcs?
Scourge.
How did they all get
We lost
knocked
whole
off?
sections of the
Everyone
station.
hit the energy
A lot
at
of
the
people
same
died.
time?
No
Plus,
power, no food.
supposedly the
Chaos went on for months.
Nexus launched
It
first.
finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Or
Are
just
things
the
back
top
to
half
normal?
of the Nexus.
Not even close.
Launched first.
But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
Also, why Ryder doesn't get a seat
And no
like
one
that.
was expecting an
Or
arc
like
to
the
finally
pilot.
show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Well, we came a long ways for nothing if I'm not.
We'll all die if you're not.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Taylor, where's that chat? The Hyperion is starting to send a tally of supplies. Handling something new, is she? I'll just organize this as it comes in and send it your way. You know what the priority leads are anyway.
Hello, Console.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Touche, motherfucker. Touche.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in order before I go see Sam.
Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Yep. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Give the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Yeah, in my other run, I screwed up, and big time screwed up, and her and Brack just couldn't stand my
All
ass.
personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
What am I going to do?
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
You talk like you weren't part of the league.
But
That's not...
the militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
You talk like you weren't part of the league.
I hate when that happens.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat...
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
What do you know about...
No one knows. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrian cadres for authorization to participate.
Are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
This is Nexus Control to
Isn't what we
Hyperion.
wanted. All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
That's my lighter in case you guys can't figure out what I was trying to do there. Doing a cutscene.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the and here we are, idling.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you.
Well, I trust
Prove me wrong.
You probably could use a breath mint. Because you're like right in her face.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Maybe she took a mouthful of shit before she spoke with me.
When I said I was going to take a look inside the panel.
Don't worry, I'm putting back the Cora. And those doctors. So I can save the game. Then I will play on and we'll record what I choose with some commentary.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neuro skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Access to Sam Node has now been lifted.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
How do human experiences affect a computer?
This was a question your father often pondered. I am intended to be the answer.
Sounds like we both are. What does this mean for us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Damn, I was hoping I could change my seat. No, we're not touching anything. Usually whenever you hit something in there, it destroys it. So let's not do that.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
Sam? What was that? The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize it.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Okay, we'll come back to that. I won't be recording it for y'all, but I will be coming back to that. Kind of want to hurry up and get back to Cora and accomplish some shit. Then I'm gonna save it, and I'll keep playing, but you guys won't see it. And note to self. Also intend on having a relationship with Vedra all the way through this round. That's for me. So just in case something goes wrong. Might sleep with Liam, might sleep with Peavy. But then I might wind up with Vedra. At least that's the plan, is to wind up with Vedra. Because she's the only one that I haven't had a relationship with since I've gotten the game. God damn it. That passport.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power
Come
from the
on,
Hyperion.
run down there. Okay, good. She's still there.
All non-relevant repair
Go talk to the
requests
doctors
are currently
first.
on hold until power coupling is complete.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen? You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop, or lab, you know.
You are always welcome. Not that we've had much to study with everyone
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to... I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened.
Don't... When I...
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here?
They don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. I am not Gian Garson. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. Don't. While I'm in.
Right. Sorry. Any more information you can give me?
Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative... We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is... Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. Crew, we had no choice. Exiles, we called them. I doubt we've... Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen. Good riddance. The crew, good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get... It's common knowledge that... What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need...
You're not gonna be riding your lap this time. Okay, so I'm about to end this video right here.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison, first Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
I expected something like that. I can handle the pressure.
Good to hear. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it. When you're ready, just head out to the docking bay.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Right, so we've become a giant battery.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there. In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
So I guess Cora was a lieutenant.
They
and,
call her the Tempest.
Ryder must have been like the sergeant. Because Cora outranks Ryder. But Ryder has military experience, both other Ryders do. And like the Pathfinder Chate. Fuck, I didn't say that. Yeah, also, y'all should know that most of these military sayings are all from the Canadian military. That's why you have a Vanguard.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it. Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right?
Still kind of upset about that initiative symbol
Came
on
here with
Ryder
the
always
family,
being on the
didn't
right
you?
instead of the left.
Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was going to have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Okay, so thank you guys for watching.